Hi everybody, welcome to PRINCEMOJO YouTube. Great news, or not great news anyway, for HBO. But HBO Spain leaked the episode by mistake. We're going to put one episode on, I think episode 5, but they put episode 6 on. Well, I got up this morning and I had to watch the episode because all I could see was small little tweets here, small little Facebook comments here, small videos, so I just had to watch it. It's not the best quality, but it's good quality. If you want the link for the video, I can show you that later on if you want it. Email me or put a message at the bottom of here. But if you watched it and you like it, it was boom. The battle scenes this season have not been good as last season or when Hardhome was, but this was quite good. This season, this episode is episode 6. It's between Winterfell and beyond the wall. Everybody is bonding after the wall that's come out. Gendry with the boys, the Brotherhood that sold him, he gets to bond with them. Tormund and the Hound, they bond over Brienne. Their little common thing. They talk about each other and Brienne, how how she tried to kill him and stuff like that. That's how it starts off. Jorah and Jon. Jon offers to give the sword back to Jorah because his dad gave him that, obviously. So it's just how it's going on. And this is like a bonding bit, little jokes here and there. Jorah and Jon, Tormund, Gendry, all having a joke. They're trying to find the Hound. They're actually getting taken the piss out of. All going good. Back in Winterfell, it's not very good for Arya Stark. She's gone proper psychotic in the head. She's proper psychotic, unbelievable. You know, I love Arya Stark. I think she's fantastic, but she's acting so gullible, being teased by Littlefinger. Played, I can't believe it. And she's confronted Sansa about what she done in the letter. She even says, "I was there when they cut father's head off, and you were there." Inside they have this rivalry from years and years and years ago when they were two different. She even says, "You wanted to be a fighter and I wanted to be a fighter and you wanted to be a princess, but we have our path and we come back here." So what's she gonna do? Who knows? Her question is, do you want Jon to be king? And Sansa cannot answer that truthfully at the end of the day, because she does want to be queen and want to be a lady. She still loves her family and they fought to take Winterfell together. And she reminds Arya Stark that we fought, me and Jon, not Jon by himself. Without House Arryn supporting her, they wouldn't have this. I don't get how they both can't see Littlefinger playing them. I hope in the next 2 episodes they catch up with them, because she's sending Sansa is sending Brienne to go and talk for her with Cersei Lannister over the new agreement they want to make to fight the White Walkers. But Sansa won't go there ever again. She's sending Brienne in her place, and Brienne will be safe, she knows, because Jaime Lannister is there and he treats her with honor and respect. So that's why she's sending Brienne. But Littlefinger is the enemy, and Brienne tells her that, but she won't have any of it. So Sansa is playing right into Littlefinger's hands, plus so is Arya. Sansa goes into Arya's room trying to find what's going on, and she finds the faces, and Arya confronts her. "What are you doing in my room? You found what you want?" And she asks, "What are these faces? What are these faces?" They have a little argument going on and stuff like that. But in the end, she's her sister, and I don't know if she would ever kill her. She's not that psychopathic. The writers have made her too psychopathic at the moment. She would never kill Sansa, and Arya would never be that stupid. She has better brains. The way she killed everybody else, she played the game, she waited it out, she's seen all angles. But with the Sansa situation, the writers have messed it up. At the end of the Sansa and Arya fight later going on, they give her a sword. They give the dagger. She gives the dagger to Sansa, and that's when it finishes their scene. So we're going to find out what's going on with that in the next episode. The rumors that I hear, that could be, I hope it's 100% true, this setting up by Littlefinger is going to be taken down and caught out by Arya and Sansa, and Arya and Sansa are going to take him out, chop his head off. And I wish this happens, because the writers have totally messed up Arya Stark. Sansa's still alright. Sansa is doing what she knows best. Not a fighter. She's a politician now, and she's been through so much. Arya has not even been through. Arya's had good people look after her all the way. Gendry, the fat boy, Pie, the guy that was taking them to the wall, Bravos, man with no name. All these people have looked after her. The Hound have looked after her. She hasn't been raped, tortured, beaten, abused, sexually, anything at all. She doesn't know what Arya, Sansa Stark, has been through. She's just presuming, because they love Jon. She loves Jon and anybody else. She's just presuming that Sansa is the enemy here, but Sansa's not the enemy. And where the hell is Bran? Bran should be able to tell all this straight away, what's going on with his sisters. He should know this. They never even showed Bran in this episode at all. That's messed up, that is. Bran, hopefully next episode, can crack the eggs and get it all going, man, because it's messed up. Arya Stark should not be in the situation that she's in. These writers have messed that situation up. So we shall see. She gave the sword, the knife, to Sansa. Maybe it's a kind of a way saying, you know, I'm not going to kill you, as sisters and that. So we shall see. You never know. She might kill Sansa, but I doubt it. Sansa is never going to die. Okay, back to the wall now. They're on the walking. They're going through the snow, and a bear comes out of nowhere. It's one of these White Walker bears that have been turned, and he kills a couple of men, and he goes for Paul Kaye, the character. He plays his what's his name? Paul Kaye, the guy with the thing on his head. I'm trying to get Thoros, the priest, the red priest, Thoros. While the bears attacking, the Hound is getting attacked by the bear. He jumps in, and the bear gouges the Thoros. Thoros is going to be our first casualty. He dies, not from the attack, but afterwards he gets frozen. So the bear's killed off. Everybody's alright for now. They're back on the journey, and they find a small group of White Walker and Waits walking about. They attack all the White Walker. They kill it and capture one of the Whites. Capturing one of the Whites, the White calls out, and the big gang, the Night's King, is come running. So they grab it and go on a frozen lake. White Walkers and Waits can't go on water for some reason. We don't know why, but they can't. So they're safe for a bit. Gendry is sent back while they fight the White Walkers on the rock. And Gendry gets back to the castle, Eastwatch, and sends a raven to Daenerys Targaryen. And Daenerys is obviously in love with Jorah and Jon. Even Tyrion can see that this is a situation that's on harsh grounds between them two, and Daenerys comes to the rescue. Now this is where it gets all messed up, man. The fighting going on. They're getting attacked on the rock because the ice is hard again. Daenerys comes with the dragons, burns a little bit of the army of the night, not all of it. While they're burning, she lands to rescue Jon Snow, the White, all the crew and everybody. And then the Night King comes with an ice spear, sees the dragon Viserys, bangs it up into the sky, and there it's gone. The dragon is dead. It falls into the river or the lake, and it comes in and it dies. And this is the moment where you feel really, really, really sad for Daenerys Targaryen. I'm not really a fan of Daenerys Targaryen, but she loves her children. She can't have any children. She loves her children. So this is a situation where he's dead, she's dead, he's dead. And then again, the Night King gets another spear to attack Drogon. So in this part where Jon Snow sees this, he runs back to fight them, and he says to Daenerys, go with everybody while he's fighting. So Daenerys looks back, and then Jon is dragged into the water, and then Daenerys flies off. Daenerys misses him. Daenerys is in love with him, and she misses him. She can tell in the face that misses him. So he's gone. The two dragons are gone. One dragon's dead. Jon Snow is in the water somewhere. Nobody knows what's happening. We get back 10 minutes later. Everybody's finishing off. Jon Snow gets out of the water. He's alive, but he's alone. There's nobody around. And all of a sudden he can see the Whites coming back to get him. But in the mist, we have a horse with a guy on top coming through to save Jon Snow. It's Benjen Stark, his little uncle. And Benjen Stark obviously has to die now. Another person dead. 2 down. Benjamin Stark sends Jon Snow off on his horse while he fights the wits, and they kill him. They're gonna probably make him into a white as well, so we shall see what happens. Maybe he'll come and fight on the East Watch. Jon Snow gets back while Daenerys is waiting for him. She wants to stay, but Jorah asks her to leave. But on the way out, she sees him coming, and his heart is boom, 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 going, and he's in love with her, and she's in love with him. And Jorah, always gonna be friend zone, mate. You're always gonna be friend zone. So Daenerys is back. Jon Snow's on the ship now, getting rested. She comes in. Daenerys comes in to say, "I'm glad you're alive." She sees all the scars and everything when he got stabbed up. She realizes this man's been through a lot to get here, and which is fantastic. But he calls her Danny as a loving gesture, but he goes, "Nobody's called me Danny for a long time, not since my brother, and you don't want to meet my brother," which he agrees on with that after all. At the end of the day, Viserys was a right dickhead, innit? So nobody likes him. So from there, he goes, "I'd rather call you queen. I would rather bend my knee now, but I'm lying in bed." And this is where she holds his hand. This is the love impact bit going on. So the next episode must be some kind of sexual tension going there, something else growing. So this episode was like this, but one little thing at the end. The dragon Viserys is dragged out from the water in chains by the wits and the Night King, and the Night King brings him back to alive by touching him, but is now a Night Walker. He's now a Night Walker dragon, and that's the end of the episode. It's a Night Walker dragon, and whatever's going to happen to get them through the wall, that dragon's going to help. It's going to be a big ass fight next 2 episodes, but season 8 is going to be fantastic. You know, the leak happened. I'm not really a fan of leaks because I like to watch the program in HD and big, but if it's out there, it's out there. We want to watch it. Anybody got any thoughts on the episode? Has anybody else watched it? Obviously, Dany and Jon are back on track. Even Dany can be softened now. She has a weak spot for men. She may be a dragon lady. I don't really like Dany at all. I don't think she's right to be queen, but everybody has their own choices. But Jon Snow will always be a northerner, always be a hero, and always fight for right. Sansa Stark, she's playing the game. She's keeping everybody in place. Arya Stark does not understand this at all. And Arya Stark's character has changed 100% from what she really is. It's the writer's fault. It's not Arya Stark or Maisie Williams' fault. It's the writer's fault. That is not her. She's more clever than what she's doing. The stuff she's saying to Sansa, she should know her sister would never do something like that, betray her own family. She knows her sister was young, weak, and unavailable to do anything else. She even realizes that Jon will realize that. She even says to her, "Jon will let you off." But I don't understand it. Why has Arya's character just changed into like a proper out psychopath rather than somebody that uses her brain, that sees things, like when she saved the woman from dying in the theatre group, like when she was sad when the Hound was dead. She misses the Hound. So I want to see Gendry and the Hound and Arya Stark meet up. They all know each other, and the Hound, he loves her to bits. He doesn't, you're gonna say, but he loves Arya Stark. Maybe he will help her. Tormund and Brienne need to get it on, man. Pure love there. You know, maybe she can't see it, but he's the right chap for her. We were gonna find somebody for Sansa, but Dickon got burnt, so we don't know what's gonna happen with Sansa in the future. But everybody, Littlefinger has to go, has to get cut off, has to get killed. Something has to happen, because he can't ruin any more of the Starks. He ruined their dad. They don't realize that. He killed Jon Arryn. He killed Joffrey. Okay, Joffrey's alright. We don't care about Joffrey, but he's killed so many innocent people. He needs to go down. So thank you for watching, people. Hope you like my review on spoiler. Watch Game of Thrones, watch Prince Mojo, subscribe to my channel. Sansa Stark for the Queen, Jon Snow for the King, Arya Stark, long live. Thank you very much. Bye bye.